Okay, so, I looked and, look. There is no normal skip. It only has auto skip. So, we're just gonna have to go through this like normal. There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
Yeah, see, there is no normal skip. It's just all skip.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
Your mouth did not move!
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Oh yeah, last episode we got betrayed by Tenmyoji because apparently me being a nice guy will always end up getting me killed.
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But, wait, hold on a minute. Oh, now I'm a magenta 1 pair. Okay. Do these things even come off?
No,
Yes!
they do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
We have to kill you, boy!
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door in a scene. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way?
You know the second way, Dio.
Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Theo. I think you already know.
I can't believe... Okay, now that I know what Dio did, that is some crazy foreshadowing right there.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
So that means Zero knows.
Of course I do!
I guess it makes sense that Zero would know.
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
Yes, they
You
do.
know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep when someone dies on a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off.
Can I just chop off my arm?
If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round.
Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Yeah, I mean, if I make the wrong choice, I'm gonna die.
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
There. That's pretty clear, right?
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be a lass or Siggy. or fight out.
Or maybe Mooney.
No.
Or maybe everyone.
What?
Why? Yeah. Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like when you break the rules.
And it's death.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate, and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
Yeah, see? No normal skip. Just all skip.
I get it. Sigma, Phi, Alice, and I only have 1 BP.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. This is unread dialogue.
If any of us chose Ally and got betrayed, our BP would drop below 0.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it.
You sure?
I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew.
Oh! That time that Zero did not call out Phi. Huh. Is that because we didn't witness any, like, dialogue about how Phi actually knew? Okay, so this is interesting. So if I would have went with this route first, I probably would not have gotten the information needed to make the assumption that she knows more than she's letting on. Huh. I guess my instincts chose right for once by siding with Luna. I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. Okay, let's see. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people as long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right?
Yeah.
There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
I'm pretty sure mine's magenta right now.
But wait, you've already got those bracelets.
Oh, yup.
Have a look. The color's changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, my color's changed. It's magenta now.
Mine's magenta too.
Oh, hey, I'm paired up with Clover.
Me too. Hey, wait. It wasn't just the color that changed.
Yeah, now you're a magenta solo.
I'm a solo now.
Looks like Clover and I are still pairs, though.
I'm a yellow pair now.
I am yellow as well, but it seems I'm still a pair.
Then who's the yellow solo?
Me. Still a solo. Looks like I'm cyan.
I'm a cyan pair. Aren't you one too?
Yeah.
Hey! Okay, Phi, can I trust you to take care of Luna for me?
Says pair, and the color's cyan. When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything! Now, with all of that explained,
I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again.
Well, actually, technically you will whenever I reload the game.
Did
Did you really think I was gonna cry?
No, I knew you wouldn't.
Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies!
What the? You fucking dick!
You mad? Anyway, good luck.
Thank you.
I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday.
Have a nice tragedy.
Thank you. Okay.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you're skilled at killing people or anything. No, of course not. That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up.
5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so.
Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout from me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least, if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked in some terrorist group's server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes. But it was just the one time. And she was the one who went after me. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the nonary game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. Really? Yeah, I've already gone through this. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head, stood up straight, and headed off. Okay, now this has got to have like some different dialogue because we split up into 3 different parties this time. So, 3 different sets of people went into 3 different sets of rooms. Unless they're going to have the same people.
Ah, Sigma.
Oh, okay.
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
Well, excuse me, murderer. What are you telling me for? Oh yeah, you were one of the first people in here, weren't you?
Yeah, so?
Well, did you notice anything?
No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable.
Okay. How about something more useful?
I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
Right.
Dio, what's this?
That? What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine.
Oh, come on! It's about astronomy. Can you even read?
Can you even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
Oh, I didn't realize that you were a planet sexual. Different strokes, I guess.
It appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar eclipse. The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December 31st, 2028.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that.
December 31st, huh? That's 6 days from now, right?
6 days, huh?
You mean today is December 25th?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it is. Depends on how long I was out after they hit me with that gas, I suppose.
Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything?
Nothing of interest.
You'd better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful.
You better not be hiding something, Dio.
At least, nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though.
A cat? What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, honestly. That'd be a hell of a twist.
Just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit?
Discover that we're all secretly cats trapped in human bodies and that we're being tested right now? To see who's the more superior cat? Well, it's more useful than how comfortable the sofa is.
Hey! The sofa's comfort level is very useful. What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It's about Schrodinger's cat.
Ah!
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius.
No, oh my god, Dio.
Anyway, I'm a dog person, if you couldn't tell.
Actually, I could not tell.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
It's a concept, you dingbat.
Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right?
Oh my god, dude.
Don't tell me. The cat dies at the end. Who fucking who?
Fine. Never mind.
No, it's okay. Oh my god, it's okay, Kate. Okay, it's okay. Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Kay that I cared about what he'd found, even if Dio didn't, Luna and Phi appeared. Here's some good stuff that we're getting.
Oh, hello, Sigma.
Hi, Luna!
So this is where you were.
Surprise.
Did any of you find anything?
Nope. We got squat.
You were looking, though, right?
Doi?
Hey, answer me.
No. Oh, we weren't wasting time. I was just asking them what they'd found.
And?
Nothing.
Useless.
Hey!
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. It'd take too long to explain. Just have a look at this. I dug the paper out of my pocket and handed it to Luna.
It looks like a piece of newspaper.
Yeah, we found it in the infirmary safe.
The headline says, Radical-6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What? What is Radical-6?
Just read the article.
Okay. The Radical-6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
A cold silence fell over the room. For several long minutes, no one spoke. It was Kay who finally broke the spell.
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions?
Then, you're saying we're all infected with this Radical-6 virus?
I don't know. It doesn't really fit. I mean, none of us have shown any kind of symptoms, right?
Well, I do feel a little strange. I've lost my balance a few times.
My body feels kind of weird too now that you mention it.
That's probably just because you were asleep for so long.
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Then why would the information be present unless it was a red herring?
Yeah, it just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense? Besides, you found that article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it.
Why would Zero do something like that?
So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility. So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
How do you mean?
This thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene. Zero's trying to freak us out. That article is a fake.
You've got a point. If it was real, why cut it out? Just leave a newspaper with the article circled in red pen or something.
Right? That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
What does the other side look like?
The other side? Oh, hold on. It's black.
See? There you go. Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
It got covered in black paint. But then again, it probably would have seeped through the other side.
Well, perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
That is a possibility, actually. No. I'd bet you money an article like this was front-page news. It's too big of a story. And I really don't think they put full-page ads on the back of the front page.
Exactly. Even I know that, and I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand. If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this. It's pathetic.
Well, now that you said it, I kind of want to believe it.
Am I right or what?
No.
I suppose you do have a point.
Yes, I agree.
Besides, I don't remember ever hearing any news about any pandemic. If it really was killing hundreds of thousands of people, I'm pretty sure that would have been on the news or something.
You're right. We would have heard about it.
Alright, let's have a look around. See if we can find anything else.
Good idea.
I'll be off then. What about you guys? The consensus seemed to be that they intended to remain. Okay. See you all later. With a wave, I made my way to the exit. Where to next? I guess the infirmary. Off I go!
Sigma, huh?
Hi.
What do you want?
Want? I just came by to check up on you.
Oh, I thought maybe you were here to kill me.
Why would I do that?
Because I betrayed you in the last AB game. I'm the reason you and Fire down to 1 BP.
Yeah, but that's hardly a reason to kill you.
Maybe.
It was clear that conversation wasn't going anywhere. I shut my mouth and looked around the room. So, is it just you here?
On this side of the divider, yeah.
This side?
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
Oh. The lady who was murdered, you mean? Yeah. You've been acting kind of weird ever since we found her. Why is that?
Oh, what? Isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out?
You're freaking out a little bit more than most people.
What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened.
See, now you're starting to act a little suspicious, Tenmyoji.
Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
Okay, you clearly know this woman. That's just because we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a game that's just made it clear it has no problems killing them.
Oh, just trying to survive, huh?
Yeah.
Then don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't think much, do you?
You don't like talking much, do you?
I'll bet you a pound of neodymium the bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her.
Neodymium? The fuck is that?
Who else could it be?
If Zero is one of us, then you're saying one of us murdered the old lady. You saw it too, right? The person in the gas mask.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything?
Not really. The gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark.
What? You and Quark were grabbed together?
Yeah. Yeah, we were.
Is he your grandson?
So what if he is? Why do you want to know? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
But what if it does? Maybe it'll shed some light on something else.
I'm pretty sure it won't. Quark's
Why is
got
that?
nothing to do with this.
So it's got something to do with you then?
What is it, goddammit? What do you want? Why don't you just leave me alone?
Because you're suspicious.
Wait, what? There's nothing suspicious about me.
You're acting very suspicious. Alright, tell me this then. When and where did Zero Senior abduct you?
Forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right now.
Alright, fine. I'll just ask Quark. Quark!
Hey, stop it. Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
Whoa. You're getting more suspicious by the... I started toward the partition as I spoke, with the intention of finding Quark. I found him as I rounded the divider, but... he was just standing there, a blank, slightly confused look on his face. Hey, Quark? You alright? Can you hear me?
Huh? What? Is something happening?
I turned to look at Tenmyoji. He looked back, confused. Weren't you listening in on to our conversation?
Yeah. You were just talking so fast. I couldn't really understand.
Fast?
My head felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying. I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone.
Are you sure you're okay?
I think I'm just tired. Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And...
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. On it lay the body of the old woman. What? Tenmyoji! What the hell were you thinking? You can't let Quark back here!
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Quark, get over here.
Anyway. You're really sure you're okay now?
yeah.
Maybe Luna should have a look at you. Supposedly, she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier. You always freak out over nothing. I'm fine.
Well, looks to me like you're doing fine. I guess we don't have anything to worry about.
Yep. Come on. Let's get back to work. I'm guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh?
Nope.
I see.
Yeah. I'll go check up on the others then, while you're just sitting there smiling, acting very suspicious, and I'm kind of concerned now. Tenmyoji, keep an eye on him, alright?
What, you think I need you to tell me that?
You literally let him near a body! You frickin' idiot! I grinned and turned toward the exit. Where to go next? There was only one place I hadn't visited. Okay. Oh dear. This is getting rather suspicious.
Oh, Sigma.
Hello, ladies!
Well, have you found anything?
No. What about you?
Nothing. I looked through 3 or 4 of the rooms in here. No secret passages so far.
I don't think we're gonna find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
You're probably right. A secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them.
Right?
Hey, there's something I've been wondering about.
What?
So, what exactly is the deal with the two of you?
What do you mean?
Well, you obviously know each other pretty well.
Yeah, we do. We're half-sisters.
What?
Any chance you'd buy that one?
No.
Then what do
Sorry.
you think we are?
Acquaintances. I didn't feel like playing games. What's headquarters supposed to mean?
What?
I heard you two talking in the infirmary. You said something about getting in touch with headquarters. See, you two done goofed.
Alice, what should we do?
Let's kill him! Alice laid her hands on her hips and sighed.
Clover and I are co-workers.
Okay. Where do you co-work?
We can't tell you that.
Why not? Is it some sort of secret government project that you can't talk about?
You can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better.
Does it have something to do with Zero?
Well, why would you think that?
Because you seem to know more about Zero than you're letting on, Clover. The way you were talking in the infirmary. There's even a Zero. Sure sounds like you've heard of Zero before to me. And Alice, from what you two were saying, I bet you know something about Zero too. Come on, you can't hide it forever. Just tell me what's going on here.
Well, this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
Thank you!
Clover.
It's okay. I think we can tell him a little.
I mean, it's not like I'm the main character or anything. What do you mean this isn't the first time?
About a year ago,
A year? You changed that dramatically in a year?
9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game. The rules were different, but it was called the Nonary game too.
Well, holy shit!
Oh, wait. I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped. I mean, 2 of them were actually the ones behind it. No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9. Anyway, the people behind that Nonary game also called themselves Zero.
Whoa, hold on there, Clover. Can you give me more details? Besides, how do you even know about this in the first place?
Because I was part of it. I was one of the people who got kidnapped.
What? You mean this is your second Nonary game?
No, it's my 3rd.
Yeah, because I remember you and Snake's past.
The same thing
3rd?
happened 10 years ago.
Wait. What are you... Then that means you have to have something to do with this!
I guess you could say that.
What do you mean, you guess? How could you not? Whoever keeps doing these Nonary games must have decided they wanted you to play a 3rd one.
No, I don't think so. Because
Why
the
not?
game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first Nonary game has already been arrested.
Oh. What about the second one? You said there were 2 people for that one.
They're still on the run, but
Then it has to be them.
no, I really don't think so.
Why?
Because they already did what they were trying to do. There's no way they'd have another Nonary game.
Yeah, they pretty much succeeded in what they were trying to do. So, this would have to be somebody different. Unless Junpei fucked up somehow. Okay, well that makes no sense. So let me see if I have this straight. The Nonary game has already been done twice, by different people, and for different reasons?
Yes. Well, I can't be totally sure, but I think so.
Then why is whoever's doing this calling it the Nonary game? Is it just a coincidence that they're calling themselves Zero?
I don't know.
That's not good enough! You've got to think! Clover, you're the key to figuring all this out, but you've got to think!
But I don't know. Oh,
What?
the gas mask.
The gas mask? Oh yeah, I saw it too. But what about it?
Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago. And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while we were...
Whoa. Then it's got to be the same person.
But I don't know why they do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here.
Yeah, it was technically just...
Except for me and Alice, none of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago. Right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I know I didn't have anything to do with it. Are you sure you've never met any of the other people here?
Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna, or Dio, or Tenmyoji, or Quark, or Phi. But Kay...
Right. There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't know even if he had met any of us.
Unless we can get that mask off him, I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not.
So we just need to find a key to figure out who Kay is. Then before one of us could break the silence... Tenmyoji! What's wrong?
Luna! Where's Luna?
What?
She's not here.
What's wrong?
It's Quark. Something bad's happened.
Huh? Hey, calm down. What happened to Quark?
He just collapsed.
Oh!
I have to find Luna. She said she was some kind of a doctor, right?
Luna's over in the lounge. Where's Quark?
He's in the infirmary.
Got it. I'll go get Luna. You head back to the infirmary. Clover, Alice, you're with me.
Okay.
Right.
We bolted out of the crew quarters and headed toward the lounge and Luna. The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds his results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip, and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Ah!
Oh no.
I felt my stomach lurch. Don't tell me.
Yes, he's been infected with a virus called Radical-6.
Oh. It wasn't a red herring. Have you heard of this virus? Radical-6, I mean.
Yeah, I told him about it before we went to the lounge.
What? No, that can't be right. Quark can't be... There must be something we can do. How can we cure him?
Well, the Atom says that there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir.
Excelavir?
It's the only way to counteract Radical-6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it?
Was there none in the infirmary?
Sigma, Tenmyoji, and I looked everywhere. We didn't find anything.
We didn't find anything like that in the crew quarters either.
No luck in the lounge.
Oh God. Then he's going to... Oh God, no.
Tenmyoji's voice broke as he spoke. With a tortured sigh, he collapsed to his knees.
Quark?
Oh God! That is... Okay, that is kind of terrifying to look at. I'm just going to say that right now. Jesus Christ!
Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
Oh...
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Like this!
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He'd grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight toward his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Hold that boy down! Pretty tough for a kid. Hey, guys! I could use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji! What the hell are you doing? Get over here! Tenmyoji! Can you even hear me?
Oh. Right.
Damn you, bastards! Why won't you let me go?
Because you got a potty mouth. Now, where's the soap?
I have to get out of this body!
Wait. Okay. Let's make a bit of a theory here. I'm going to use Kay's flashback, okay? From his past life. What if Quark and Kay's memory? What if something was tampered with both of them? This dialogue here, I have to get out of this body. What if Quark is not who he says he is?
They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please, you have to let me go! Let me go!
No!
I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!
Jesus! This kid's lost it. Hey! Somebody get that scalpel away from him!
Right! I've got it!
Good job, Clover! Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we going to do? We've got to calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Soparil Beta.
Soparil.
Not a...
That's the anesthetic!
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
The one that's in our bracelets!
Good, perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
You'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna.
Okay,
This is a little bit more stressful than I thought it was going to be.
let me just... Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Gotcha!
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves. Everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Alright. I guess we're good for now.
Yes.
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
He shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh?
She's a doctor!
Oh, well...
How much do you know about this Radical-6?
Don't you dare start suspecting her, Dio!
Not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article Sigma showed me.
You'd better not be lying.
You better not be lying.
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses that do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical-6 too?
Yes, at least I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical-6? I pulled the newspaper article out of my pocket and looked at it again. Everyone else crowded in.
Look at this last line. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Are you saying this is some kind of quarantine zone?
I already explained this. That's not possible.
Why not?
Dio ran through what he'd told the rest of us in the lounge.
Then you're saying the newspaper article was faked?
But the virus is clearly real. That Atom machine told us he was infected with Radical-6.
So, do you know how that thing works? I bet there's 1,000 ways to hack it. Zero Senior probably just programmed it so that it would spit out whatever he wanted.
Then how do you explain the accurate diagnosis of the other dead lady?
Besides, there was something Sigma mentioned. Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no, but...
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
What?
What did you say?
Whoa. Alice, what the hell?
As much as
Explain.
I would like to. I'm sorry. Time's up.
Time?
Hit the buttons on your bracelet.
Shit. 5 minutes.
Then we only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but I'd really need more than 5 minutes to explain this.
That's fine. I'll trust you, Alice. As if you'd tell us even if there was time, right?
Or would I? Who knows?
Fine. We'll deal with this later. Right now, we need to get to the elevator and head down to floor B.
What are we going to do about Quark?
I'll carry him.
Are you sure?
I can't just leave the boy here. Besides, if we don't have Quark's bracelet, there'll be one team who can't open their secondary door.
True.
If that happens.
They'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Very well then, I will carry Quark. I will be able to move much faster than Tenryuji.
Huh. You make a good point. Look, are you sure about this? Can I trust you?
You have nothing to worry about.
Fine, just be careful.
Of course.
All right, let's go. We're running out of time, people. Move!
Okay, Christ. It's not like it's a life or death situation or anything like that, no. At Phi's command, we all began to run. The door opened and we spilled out into the warehouse. I think today's video is going to be a little bit shorter than I intended. The joys of overtime at work, you know what I mean? Eats away all of your free time! Especially when you can't control that. Okay, now it's time to make a choice.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay, what are our options?
They're open. We need to hurry. Who's going to go in which door?
What are our options?
We're almost out of time. Pay attention. We've only got time to do this once. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Phi laid out for us were the following. Option A. Clover and Dai pair up with Tenmyoji to go through the blue door. Luna and Phi pair up with Dio to go through the green door. Kay and Alice pair up with Quark to go through the red door. Option B. Clover and Dai pair up with Dio to go through the red door. Luna and Phi pair up with Quark to go through the blue door. Kay and Alice pair up with Tenmyoji to go through the green door. Option C. Clover and Dai pair up with Quark to go through the green door. Luna and Phi pair up with Tenmyoji to go through the red door. Kay and Alice pair up with Dio to go through the blue door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
So, how do we want to pair up?
I think the people who have the greatest disadvantage should get to choose.
Sounds fair to me. What do you mean?
The people who have 1 BP.
So you, Phi, Luna, and Sigma?
Yes, exactly.
All right then. Who do you want to go with, Alice?
Anyone but Dio. I'd rather die than get paired up with that prick. Just anyone but him.
Damn. That's a lot of hate.
Yeah, kinda brought it on yourself, Killer. I mean, Dio.
What did you expect? You betrayed me.
Hey, I told you already. That was Quark.
I don't believe you.
What? You're telling me you trust him more than me? Anybody other than Dio could mean Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him?
He's asleep. I don't really think I need to worry about him voting.
Fair enough. I glanced over at Quark. He looked tiny, cradled in Kay's arms, fast asleep. If I didn't know any better, I'd think he was just a kid who tired himself out from playing too hard.
All right, Phi. Who do you want to go with?
Anyone other than Tenmyoji is fine. My reasoning is the same as Alice's. He betrayed me last time.
I guess that's fair.
If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C. So, A or B?
Well, to be honest, I was gonna kind of go with B.
Oh, hold on. We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How about you, Luna?
I don't really have a preference.
But Luna, you were betrayed.
Clover and Kay did betray me last time, but...
They're both pairs now, though. And since you're a pair too, there's no way you'd end up going through the same doors, though.
Yeah.
All right then, Sigma. What about you?
Let's see. Clover and Dai were a pair. That meant that I had to choose one of the 3 solos. Go through the door with Tenmyoji, go through the red door with Dio, go through the green door with Quark. This is actually where I'm gonna have to end it. I don't really... They've gotten me working a lot of overtime at work, so I don't really have time to actually make a decision this time. Although if I am going to go in... I mean, I'm going to be going through all of them. But I think I'm going to go probably through the red door with Dio. I had this feeling that Tenmyoji might betray me again. So I think going through the red door would probably be my best bet. I'm thinking. But anyway, I'll leave that off to the next episode. I'm sorry that I'm kind of cutting this video short. But that's kind of how things have to go. I'll try to make it up to you, so if you guys like this, be sure to let me know. Again, I'm sorry for this, and I'll see you guys in the next video whenever we go through the red door with a murderer.